Pittsburgh Steelers fans, thanks for joining us on another Friday night for another Friday night episode of the Homies Podcast. Tonight, you got two or four of us. Some other ones had to go to holiday parties and stuff, make their appearances. I'm assuming it's work related. Otherwise, why not be here with us, right? It's more fun hanging out with us unless you got to go to work, represent for the holiday corporate party and stuff. So, Pay and Big-G not here tonight. You get me and Big G. That means you get a whole bunch of Steeler talk. Shout out to the homie Big G. Big G, what's up, man?
What's cracking, man? You see, it's Merry Christmas time. These boys talking about they going to the holiday party. I got my hat lit up like a Christmas tree, man, because we're going to represent and have big fun on a Steelers party tonight. We ain't got to deal with all them shenanigans and riffraff and all that other mess. We're going to talk Pittsburgh football primarily. So I'm happy, and that's why I'm lit up over here.
Don't got to talk about teams in the hunt.
Get them out. Get them out. Get them out.
Don't got to talk about teams already getting their draft board ready for 2025.
Hey, yeah, we ain't got to talk about them. We definitely ain't got to spend time on them garbage rat birds, even though we playing them this week. We're going to spend a little bit of time, but not that much.
Right, we're going to talk about the game and stuff, man, and other stuff. See, I'm representing. I got Steelers on. I got O State on, man. So I'm ready for tomorrow. By this time tomorrow, I should have seen the Steelers won at this time tomorrow. And I should be getting ready to watch Ohio State start to pull away from Tennessee in the frigid 20-degree temperatures in Columbus.
I got a whole transformation ready to take place. Thank you, my son-in-law, for the Buckeyes official sideline hat for the game. The Scarlet out, brother ready to go. Got a transformation gear over there ready to put it all on and show y'all what time it is for my Buckeyes. And overtime tonight, because we're going to talk a little bit of college football, bro.
Yeah, we're gonna talk pretty much exclusively college football and get out of there. Mm-hmm. They Pay and Big-G not putting their work on us.
Never. So, yeah, hey, oh man, hey, did you see the chat that me and Pay had today?
Y'all was going too much back and forth, man. I don't got time to read all that.
Bro, he's officially
I know it started with you talking about Chicago being trash and Pay blaming the coach and the general manager and everybody, and you think he should blame Caleb Williams because he's trash and blah, 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 blah.
But Pay's officially became an arch villain today. You know how like every arch villain has a backstory? Like how they become the Joker or the Riddler or the Penguin? Pay is the enabler. That's his backstory. I got an official logo, everything for him. Wait till you see the pictures I got for the enabler. The enabler strikes again and leaves context clues, trying to make it seem like it's like nobody's fault except for big trash Caleb Williams. The enabler strikes again. The enabler, the arch nemesis, the enabler.
So you wouldn't suggest to none of your clients that they hang around Pay because he enabled them to indulge in their vices.
He's gonna become his minions. That's his minions. Pay has a whole crew of minions around, man. A whole crew of enablers. they just blame everybody except for the big trash Caleb Williams, man. So yeah, he recruits enablers, but he is the enabler. Wait, I'm telling you, I got a symbol for him and everything. Wait till you see the gear, man. You're gonna be dying laughing, bro. The enabler.
Big G, you keep up with the live chat much as you can.
Yeah.
Before we get started in the football, we're gonna. I want to give a few flowers, and then we'll take a break. Then we'll come back and get to the football, man.
So, what flowers you want to give?
Well, man, I want to give you flowers, man.
Yeah.
The Triple OG homie, Big G. You guys, I've known Big G for over 40 years.
Facts.
And I can say out to everybody, man, me and you ain't never been into it. I probably done been in different fist fight with every one of my friends since we was in junior high up until we probably mid-20s and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Before we actually grew up.
Mm-hmm.
But nah, man, I got mad respect for you, man. And I know, and you, if not one of the strongest dudes I know, man. I know 29 years ago today you lost your mother.
Facts.
on this date 29 years ago.
Yeah.
And Bev, an amazing lady.
Yeah.
And that strength I say that you have, and your sisters. I mean,
Yeah.
because y'all grew up without your parents. Well, you lost your dad when you were 17. You was going to go away to college. The summer you was going to go away to college and play football.
Facts.
You lost your dad. Hold that till I'm done.
I got you. It ain't going to work.
Then, like what? 5 years later, you lost your mom.
97. 7 years later.
7 years later? I thought it was 95. Mm-hmm. So it wasn't 29 years. It was 27 years today.
Yep.
I thought, I don't know, I thought it was 95. 97. Yeah. Okay, that makes sense now.
Yep.
Yeah, man. So shout out to your strength, man. I just wanted to, I know ever since they passed away, they've been you and your sisters, angels on earth, man.
Facts.
So, shout out to the triple OG homie, Nate the Great Gurley, and Miss Bev Gurley, Mama Bev. Your angels on earth, Big-G, your sisters, angels on earth. I mean, they put a strength in you that allowed you to make good decisions, pretty much. I just see you do some dumb stuff.
That's big facts.
but pretty much ever since they've been gone, man. So, shot you out, shot your sisters out, shot Mod out. He lost his dad to it and his mom, stepmom, but mom nonetheless.
Yeah.
So, man, just to your entire family, man, I give flowers and just appreciation of you guys sticking together, man, and holding it down for man, almost over 30 years, man.
Yeah, man. It's been amazing because we've been with them. We've been longer without them than with them.
Right.
But, and I appreciate it, man, because we had to overcome a lot of stuff, man, and it turned us into the people we are now. So definitely, I thank you. I appreciate it, man. I know my parents loved on a lot of kids in the neighborhood and the family members and all whatever else. And, Dad, you know how he was, man. He was, y'all was his sons. It wasn't just me. It was all y'all was his sons. So he loved and cared about all y'all.
He was a coach's coach. He
facts.
He probably was Mike Tomlin before Mike Tomlin was Mike Tomlin.
People don't even understand that, bro.
Right.
They don't even understand. They don't even understand how in depth he was as far as his coaching ability and how much he loved kids, man.
And reaching out to young people.
Yeah, facts. Because he wanted everybody to make it. He wanted
to connect with him.
Yeah, he wanted everybody to make it. So, they're missed and loved. I love you, Mom and Dad. And, I keep living right. I'll see y'all on the other side. Absolutely.
No doubt. So,
yeah.
Big flowers to Big-G and his entire family.
Yeah. Thank you, man. I appreciate it.
One more bouquet of flowers I want to give out, man.
Yeah.
And that's not to myself, but to my wife and her family today. It's some question in their family whether today would be her mother's 80th birthday or was yesterday. But Miss Hassie Cherry was a great woman. I mean, she was in my life for seven or 8 years.
Mm-hmm.
When me and Valerie first met early on, and then when we got married after we was courted for a couple of years, and we got married. And I just want to thank because she was the matriarch of her family. She raised, and I put this on a Facebook post yesterday because yesterday could have been her birthday.
Yeah.
But she raised 3 beautiful, intelligent, independent, and kind daughters. Her and her husband, my father-in-law Don Cherry. She allowed him to chase the dream. He played college football and played semi-pro and was on the Dolphins practice squad for a couple years.
Yeah.
When the dream was over, he became a gym teacher and a coach.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? In the Hillsborough County system for about 35, 40 years. So shout out to my wife's family, her mother-in-law. This is Miss Hassie Cherry and myself. Me and my wife, she was the conduit to bless me with my greatest gift in this life.
Yeah.
Facts. So before I get emotional here, man, I'm gonna go ahead and say just shout out to my wife and her family and happy birthday, Mom. We all appreciate you. I only got a little bit of time, but I really appreciate the things you were able to tell us and teach us and all those things. So thanks so much.
Yeah, absolutely, bro. Shout out to your mother-in-law. Happy birthday in heaven.
Yes,
missed.
Sir.
Yeah.
Thank
all
you,
right, man.
Appreciate
you already see the shenanigans that started from
the governor. Go ahead with the gov, man.
The governor, man, Claude Bishop, man. He said, driving and looking for a great show, especially if G does less talking and let Tate lead the show. And happy holidays, everyone. Claude, you lucky you behind the wheel, bro, because I'd put you in the Matrix behind the wheel.
No, you can't. He paid for that.
Man, I wouldn't care. I wouldn't care, bro. That brother is behind enemy lines tonight.
He's not behind enemy lines. It's a Steelers show.
Man, he gets influenced by the enabler. The enabler, man, be getting him, man, getting to him, man.
I think Claude know that the Bears is big trash. I let Pay get me to enabling. Not that I think Caleb Williams trash, but I bet that the Bears was going to win 10 games and bet that they was going to have a better record than Commanders. I lost both bets. I need to win fantasy football championships so I can pay off some of my debts I owe because of paying this trash Bears.
Pay owe me so much corner time. Pay gonna owe me so much stuff, man. At the end, the collecting is just gonna be unbelievable, man. The collecting is just gonna be unbelievable. Danny Littlejohn said, "Put him in the Matrix. Put him in there." He said, "No, he don't care nothing about no super chat." He said, "Put him in the Matrix, bro."
Go ahead, Big G. You've been blessed to go ahead and put him in the Matrix.
Man, I'm not gonna do him, man. You know, because it's. He gets grace tonight, dog. He gets grace.
Okay.
You know, it's the holiday season. You can't do that to people.
It's that time of year.
Yeah, absolutely. He gets grace, bro. Got to give him grace.
If you read the show description tonight, it started out with, it was the Friday before Christmas, and all through the house, a creature was stirring. Not even Pay and B-Dirt.
Yeah. Absolutely, man.
Not to worry. Big G and myself had you covered.
Yep.
So yeah,
holiday season. We're here.
We're here. Clocking in. Go clock in for overtime too.
Facts.
Yeah.
Hey man, let me shout out some of these people, bro, and man, because we appreciate, man. We got a lot of folks watching us. Phoenix 55, Dennis Pavlock, the Quad Father, Ronald Blake, Brother Man from the 5th floor, Danny Littlejohn, Mean Green, Boopsy, Mr. Steeler fan. I've never seen that one before. Pittsburgh Toddy, Afton, Blackjack Novak is in the building. What's up, Blackjack? I've been seeing you a lot lately, man. Juicy Bellamy. Boopsy, yeah. Mean Green, Juicy Bellamy, AFL 67, George T, Nico Monez. What's cracking? New person, never seen you. Locking in from Facebook. We're rocking with you, man. Tim Lyons talking about go Irish. Man, we already know, Tim, where your alliances is at, dude. So, yeah, we appreciate, and there's a lot more, man. We appreciate all y'all rocking with us on a Friday night, especially with a college football playoff game going on live right now. Interception, Indiana. Get Notre Dame up out of here, big trash. Let's go, Big Ten, man. Interception right off the bat. Get them up out of here.
Quad Father say give Claude to have Claude put a Christmas tree and lights up in Matrix Town Square.
Yeah. and Matrix Town Square, dog. So all the people can celebrate over there in Matrix Town.
Yeah, man.
Yep.
So, shout out to everybody, man, that chose to spend your early Friday evening with us, man. Myself and Big G tonight, but, still the homies nonetheless.
Yep.
Even without Pay and B-Dirt. And y'all part of the homie fan, too.
Yeah, absolutely.
The chat general homies crew. So we appreciate each and every one of you for tapping in with us. And what we're going to do right now, Big G, is just go to a quick break. You know how I go if you're watching on YouTube. We're not going anywhere. We're just going to go ahead and take a quick break, hear a few words from our partners on the audio side of things, and we'll be right back after this. And we're back on the Homies Podcast on a Friday night. Just myself and my co-pilot, or the pilot, and I'm the co-pilot. It don't matter. You know how we get down. So, Big G, another super chat. Thank you, everybody, for the super chats. Man, we get more super chats early in the show than if Pay and B-Dirt was here.
Man, maybe because they understand. They understand. I mean, I ain't gonna throw B-Dirt under the bus, but they understand.
I ain't throwing nobody under the bus. I'm just going off the first 12 minutes. What had happened already?
Yeah, the enabler can't cast the spell tonight. So the enabler, dog. Hey, listen. So it's Felicia Ballard. Is that B there?
Yeah,
Ballard? Yeah.
Fee been around a while. I think if you ever watch Dave on this podcast and when he on there and they ended, I think he want to end it with "Hey."
Yeah. Oh yeah. I done seen that before.
Felicia.
Yeah. So Felicia, we thank you for the 5 and rocking with us tonight on a Friday night. I know that the Steelers can't acquire Deontay Johnson now, but how do you feel about Deontay Johnson is being released by the Ravens and returning to the Steelers? Tate, I got a lot to say, but I'm gonna let you go first on that one, dog.
Man, George Pickens is out again this week.
Facts.
We struggling at playmaking from the receiver position.
Facts.
I don't have anything against bringing Deontay back if him and Omar and Coach T have a discussion and he understands his role. You probably is a third option now in the passing game.
Yeah.
Behind Pickens and Freiermuth. You and Calvin Austin somewhere 3-4.
Facts.
You know, if you want to get on this train, because it's a new offense, but you know, it's easier for you to jump on a moving train because you've been part of the building, part of the culture, part of you know what the expectations are.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So I think, man, if Coach Tomlin can keep things under wrap and keep things down with AB for 9 years, nine Pro Bowl years.
Yeah. Headed to the Hall of Fame till he messed it up.
Yeah.
Headed to the Hall of Fame till he messed it up.
His last 4 years probably got him not in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
You know, but he's still gonna be on balance in semifinals and everything else.
Yeah, facts.
You know? But I mean, because me and Shannon was talking last week. Shannon agreed with me. I would have been okay with picking up Odell Beckham.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He's not what he once was, but you never know when what was can be called up on for one time. You know what I mean? I remember when the Rams won Super Bowl, he was on his great big MVP before he got hurt.
That's facts. That's facts.
He torched the Bengals.
Yeah, that's facts. Found the matchup and started killing them.
So to me, just like with Justin Fields, just like with Russ, just like with Eric, it's about getting talent in your room, man. Mm-hmm. You want talent in your room. You can work out everything else later. If it don't work, it don't work. Get rid of them.
Yeah.
Bring talent in the room. So Monday at 4:00, if Deontay Johnson clear waivers, nobody want him, come on the board. Yeah. I ain't saying you're gonna get a whole bunch of playing time the last 2 games, but what we do is make that 4 or 5 receiver position better than it is now.
Yeah. Well, shoot, based on the health of Pickens, that could be a 2-3 too, based on the health of Pickens. But this is the only thing, man, and I'm gonna preface this with one word. I wish I had a sign for it. The word is pride. How much pride will Mike Tomlin be willing to swallow to deal with Deontay Johnson, and how much pride will Deontay Johnson be willing to swallow to come in there with some humble pie? Because the thing you don't want is for him to come and disrupt the locker room. Now, if any coach could do it, Tate, you are 150% correct. Mike Tomlin could manage this, right? But I think now we're talking about we need another receiver. Adding a player at his caliber of what he could actually do to affect the game plan and make teams honest, now with a quarterback called Russell Wilson, is going to be completely different than dealing with Kenny Pickett.
Not Kenny Pickett.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. So I think it's going to be a better deal if the Steelers decide to do it. And first of all, we just got to be honest. Mr. Rooney got to get on board with this. So if Mr. Rooney is down for taking care of business and saying, okay, look, Mr. Rooney has to sit down between Omar Khan and Mike Tomlin and Deontay Johnson and maybe 1 or 2 of the leaders of the team, maybe Cam Hayward and TJ, guys he was there with. Even now, Russie, bring him in the room and say, look, bro, we're bringing you in here to handle business. So we need you to be a professional, handle business. First thing, you up out of here. And if he agrees to that, then I don't have no problem with bringing him into the locker room. I have no problem at all.
Yeah, I think Tomlin can handle it, and I think Mr. Rooney makes the initial decision that he goes to Omar and Tomlin and say, if you want him, go get him.
Yeah.
If you guys want him, I'm okay with it.
Mm-hmm.
But the decision got to come from him first. Then he'll push it down the ladder and let them make the final decision. Far as
Notre Dame just ran a 98-yard touchdown, dog. 98 to the crib.
Off a rush or kickoff?
Off of a run. 98 to the crib. Number 4 for Notre Dame. Turned the corner and hit the gas and was out of there.
Okay.
Yeah. Big time run, man. I know Tim hyped. He gonna be talking about Notre Dame and all whatever else. I hear him. I ain't mad at him. That's his squad. He cheering for him, you know. But you know that playoff atmosphere is for real, bro. Playoff atmosphere is for real.
Who I got turned to that game. I got the Cavs and the Milwaukee Bucks on because the games just started, right? Yeah. I'm gonna be flipping here in a minute. You know, I did my whole workout.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. You got the clicker. You got the clicker.
I got the clicker, man.
Yeah, facts. I understand it.
When we go to overtime, I'm gonna play that cut up, man. One of the funniest moments in homie history. Homie and know it all. There's been some funny stuff all around the board.
Yeah. I can't wait till we put together the greatest hits, man, and put that clip out there, man. It's gonna be hilarious, man. It's gonna be hilarious. Yeah. Good times, man.
Right. So, man, talk about that Deontay Johnson and in live chat, general, feel free to ask any question you want because really, so Big G, what we're going to be talking about, let's get out the way real quick. So we got the AFC Championship game coming up tomorrow.
Basically.
Between Cleveland, of course not Cleveland, Pittsburgh and Baltimore.
Facts.
Let's go ahead and get this out the way. The Browns.
Trash.
Okay.
Yeah.
And their elimination from playoff contention this early already. I don't think Pittsburgh ever been eliminated from the playoffs with 3 games to play in no year.
Never, ever, man. But that speaks volumes to their franchise. Man, they're just not that. And we thought they were pointing in the right direction. I'm right here in the OHIO, bro. There's rumblings about Stefanski might be big cooked. So, I don't know what direction they're going to go. Is Deshaun out of there? They trying to prepare draft boards, do evaluations, looking at if the coaches going to keep their jobs. It's a lot of – but you know what, though? I need them to win a couple of games down the stretch, man. I got some bias going on, so I need them to win a couple of games.
Well, they play the Bengals this Sunday.
Oh, yeah.
So like I said, this the last week far as all collectively for AFC North on North crime. Physicality.
Yeah, absolutely.
So it don't nobody get as no division in its totality get as physical as the AFC North.
No, it's close maybe with the NFC, but not yet.
Yeah,
not
NFC North.
Yeah. Not yet, but it's close.
Yeah. The Bears bring them down. The Browns is trash, but they a physical team. They run the ball. They play good defense. They just can't get the quarterback position right.
Yeah.
But so the Browns right now, like they picking about 5.
Yeah, I sent it to Pay earlier. I think they are picking 4 or 5 in the draft, but I need them to win because, there's a certain team that I need in that Shador Cam Ward sweepstakes, and we'll talk about that on overtime. So I need them to win, and if they win, then now the Bengals are officially eliminated from playoff talk because of the play that's what happened, including the game last night with the Los Angeles Chargers in Denver. Cincinnati's still in it mathematically, so
they're still in it, but they got Cleveland. That's not the butt I'm talking about. They got Cleveland coming up next week. Then they actually play Denver. Got Cleveland come Sunday.
Yep.
We got Denver coming up next week, who be in the same position as Cincinnati's in.
Yep.
They in the driver's seat between the two, but they need to win. They need to beat Cincinnati to at least get the tiebreaker with Cincinnati.
That's facts.
Then Cincinnati finishes against Pittsburgh.
Yeah, that's facts.
In Cincinnati. So it's not an easy total line. I think the Chargers is in the last spot right now. They think they play some scrub teams. Two more scrub games left. I can't remember who it was.
Yeah, I think they got Denver one more time and somebody else.
The Chargers got beat by Denver twice. They got swept.
Oh, yeah.
It might be the Raiders or somebody else or something like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, Big G, go ahead and talk about you brought up the Bengals. Talk about the Bengals and Joe Burrow and the opportunity he has in front of him, and how you see this Browns Bengals game playing out on Sunday.
It should be a blowout. Cincinnati should kill them. But you know how Cleveland gets down. They pick games that they circle the wagons and they want to wreck people's seasons. So this will be, one of those games possibly, but the Bengals, man, they wasted an MVP caliber season out of Joe Burrow and Jamar Chase, the outstanding play that they have offensively. And, I just think that this might be one of the games that the Bengals are supposed to win, but Cleveland will find a way to do something destructive to Joe Burrow because let's just be honest. They haven't blocked anybody all season. Joe Burrow, outside of Caleb Williams, has taken more quarterback hits than any other quarterback in the league. So, yeah, I look for maybe the Cleveland defense to try to pull something out, a rabbit out of the hat because they might circle the wagons and say, hey, look, but realistically, Cincinnati should win. Cincinnati should win like a 42-17 type game. It should be that type of a blowout. But you never know, man. You never know. It's going to be inclement weather. It's super cold here in Ohio. It's snowing outside right now. I just went outside and peeked out the window. So, yeah, you never know. In the Battle of Ohio, anybody can win. You can flip a coin sometimes, and anybody can win.
Remind me again, you off work next year now, or?
No, I got one more day, Monday.
Okay.
Monday,
okay.
One more. And then I'm off until the 6th of January.
Okay, yeah. My brother off already, too.
Yeah.
Talked to him today. His last day was Wednesday. He said he go back third, I think.
Yeah, facts.
Man, it must be nice to have that much time off for you fellas that still got jobs.
Yeah, I mean, it's a much needed, man. I know Damon's job is pressure packed, and my job's not to be played with either, man. I deal with people. I'm being a therapist and a counselor, man. I go through it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know how that go. I remember I used to be a case manager at the like a halfway house.
Yeah.
You remember the Pathfinder house when it was there?
Yeah.
We had like 44 live-in clients, and I had to babysit and do help them budget their money and job search and all kind of stuff. You're dealing with all kind of different personalities, and those guys, weren't in your program, but they got outpatient. They had to go visit counselors and stuff like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
yeah. Facts.
Same client pool. Just in different stages of whatever they was doing.
Yeah.
Or not doing.
Yeah.
But yeah, so how realistic is Cincinnati's chance to get in the playoffs?
A win this week, the win this week increases it dramatically. A loss in the adios muchacho. So I think if they win this week, they can see the light at the end of the tunnel and possibly get in. If they can win this week. If not, no, it's over. So
they gotta win out though.
Yeah, I know, but sometimes if you can't see the light at the end of the tunnel, you ain't gonna keep running in the dark. You're gonna quit.
Yeah, 10 wins get you in automatic now.
Yeah.
Most wins Cincinnati can get is 9.
Facts.
So they need a couple teams in front of them to lose again.
Denver. They need Denver to take one for the team.
Denver is what? They went to 9-6 last night. They dropped to 9-6. No, 8-6.
Yeah, they need Denver to take one.
And the Chargers went to 8-6. I think they both tied,
Yeah. The live chat talking about who started quarterback. It is Dorian Thompson-Robinson. Jameson got benched. Yeah, benched Jameson trash. He can't see, man. He can't see. He has a larger vision problem than what he's willing to admit.
He's definitely Jekyll and Hyde. He threw for dang near 500 against us.
Yeah.
Was it against us? Who? No, that was Denver. He threw for that 497.
Yeah, but he threw for really like 700 something because he threw 200 something yards to the other team.
Right.
So he's like 600 something, almost 700 yards passing.
Give him two more completions too.
Yep, facts. To the other team.
Yeah.
Yeah,
but
other team.
But the rock wasn't dropped nonetheless.
That's facts. Ball hit the ground.
Then hit the ground.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. So let's take a quick break, Big G, and get into this AFC North Championship game we got jumping off tomorrow.
Yeah.
So if you're watching on YouTube, you know we're not going anywhere. If you listen on the audio side, we got to take a quick break, hear a few words from our partners, and we'll be right back after this. And we're back on the Homies Podcast on the Steel Curtain Network, Fans First Sports Network. I'm your boy Tate in the building. Here with the homie, Mr. Algorithm himself, Big-G, in the building as well. So Big-G, me and Green got a comment, man. Go ahead and read it.
He said, Big G and Tate, as a fellow diehard Pittsburgh Steelers fan, do our Steelers win out going forward into the playoffs this year? I would hope so, but this game will determine what we do. Because without a win this week, you got to start looking at the overall health of the team and maybe possibly resting guys here and there, because we'll be locked in. We'll be locked into a playoff position in some capacity, either the 3 seed or the 6 seed.
Yeah. I don't see the 2 seed unless Buffalo and Kansas City both lose this weekend.
Yeah.
Then if you win Pittsburgh tomorrow and they both lose on Sunday, there's an opportunity. There's a window.
Yeah.
But right now it's about beating Baltimore, securing the division championship.
Mm-hmm.
Houston can't catch you.
Nope.
So you locked into 3 or 2. And then I think you play the Chiefs. You want to beat the champ. And then if you want to rest people during the last week of the season, you theoretically you can rest people from Christmas all the way to the first playoff game.
Yeah, it makes all the sense in the world.
But you want to get these 2 against top-tier playoff contenders. If you win both them and you don't got no chance at home field, I think you rest people, get healthy between Christmas and whenever the first playoff game is.
Yeah, because, we got basically another bye again after playing on Wednesday. So, we skip that Sunday and then we don't play the following week. Yeah, you rest everybody, man. Everybody rests. We got a super chat take from Danny Littlejohn first. I'm going to come back to Brother Man.
Okay.
Danny Littlejohn said, I know this is AFC football, but Kirk got benched. Of course he did, because he's big trash. And Atlanta's done found out that Atlanta got the Deshaun Watson deal. You paid a quarterback all that money for nothing. So, now you got to go with the Rook, and the Rook gonna shine. Don't listen. Michael Penix Jr. is better than what a whole lot of people understand. The Rook gonna shine. So yeah, you paid all that money. So now welcome to purgatory like Cleveland, Atlanta.
Yeah, I think Penix Jr. went to Tampa Catholic down in Tampa, Florida, somewhere. I know my father-in-law coached against him. So yeah, but go ahead on to Bro Man comment.
He said, "Why can't we hire a black offensive coordinator?" You know what? So I've had this conversation in different sectors or different realms concerning the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Is there even a lot? That's kind of like the coaching position used to be. There's not a lot of black offensive coordinators in the league.
Right, but so I had this conversation on both sides of the table, and I lean to this more than anything. Mr. Rooney is in my opinion, the best owner in all of NFL. Mr. Rooney, the team has been in the Rooney family damn near from its inception. And so what Mr. Rooney will always try his best to level the playing field for minorities. However, Mr. Rooney's not going to hire a minority just to hire a minority. He's going to put the best guy available for the position in the position. So right now, there's some hot names surfacing for offensive coordinators that really want head coaching jobs. Because the truth of it is, most of the black offensive coordinators that get hot end up turning into head coaches. So the offensive coordinator position for turns into a head coach way faster than a defensive coordinator, especially in today's football. So there's not that many, like Tate said, there's not that many minority African-American OCs out there. The hot name right now is Ben Johnson out of Detroit. Believe me, Ben Johnson's going to be head coach. He's not going to go from Detroit to Pittsburgh to be OC. So we'll see. We'll see, bro. He said, Juice Bellamy said, Kirk slightly above average, G. I don't know. I see a lot of trash. But you know what? Let's take trash out of it. Let's just say he might be washed. I think he's washed, bro. Yeah.
And he don't win playoff games. I don't know why all this talk again about Kirk Cousins coming to Pittsburgh. Should Pittsburgh want Kirk Cousins to be released? No, you don't want Kirk.
Heck no.
I'd rather Russ than Kirk.
Absolutely. Because Russ hasn't shown he's washed yet. Kirk it's all over with, bro. It's all over with. I don't think Kurt has anything left in the tank.
Yeah.
You know, if he does, it'll be at the beginning of the season, possibly for a new team. But you know, he's got a no trade clause, so there's a lot going on right there, bro. A lot going on with no trade clause, can pick where he wants to go.
Hey, but if they want to do what's best for the team, they got Penix on a rookie contract.
Yeah.
You just eat it. Take that last year with Kirk next year. I think only 2 years is guaranteed.
Yeah.
And then you can get off of him and you let Penix develop. Even though you paid Kirk, you let Penix play. Kirk will just be a super high paid backup on my team.
Yeah. Or cut, and we just have to eat it and just not worry about it. You know, because that's what Denver did. And you see what happened. Bo Nix is now the number 2 best rookie quarterback. It's Jaden Daniels, Bo Nix. And I got a strong, sneaky suspicion that Michael Penix is going to show you he's number 3 over the next several weeks. He's going to show you, man. Michael Penix is not trash.
Bo Nix didn't show up in the second half last night.
Yeah, but man, come on, dog.
He had 13 completions at or behind the line of scrimmage. What did he do?
Bo Nix is lightweight a dog. He's lightweight a dog.
I think Bo Nix is good. I think he's closer to his ceiling than he is his floor. So, and I like Bo Nix, and he's better than I thought he was going to be in his first year.
Mm-hmm.
And I think Sean Payton's system is friendly for Bo Nix. Sean Payton got what he wanted.
Yeah.
He got a quarterback that he can mold, even though Bo, 25 years old, he's a rookie to the league. Sean Payton can mold him, and he fits Sean Payton's system. Russ got traded, getting paid his $40 million by Denver, and gets to go to a team that's the team he needs.
Yeah,
kind of built around that Legion of Boom Seattle model that he was so successful in.
That's facts.
So it worked out the way it's supposed to work out.
Yeah. Somebody asked me a long time ago, like, who can we get for? Because I've been calling for now. The guy I've been calling for to get cooked in Pittsburgh is Pat Meyer, the offensive line coach. So, to be honest, y'all, I want a college offensive line coach. I don't want another NFL offensive line coach.
No, I take Munch.
Yeah, but I mean, dog, Munch ain't coming back. It's over. Munch ain't coming back. So I want a college offensive line coach. I'm gonna tell you the number 1 name I got is that offensive line coach from Georgia. What's boy name? I just had his name pulled up. He's a dog. Stacy Sillers, the offensive line coach at Georgia. That's who I want. I want a young dog, a young guy that knows what he's talking about, that's hungry. He's not that close or far from age from a lot of the guys that we have on the line, like Zach Frazier and Troy Fautanu and Jones. You know, I need a McCormick. I need a dog to come in there and get in them boys' face, man. Because to me, like I said, I'm an all 22 like fiend. And bro, I watched that all 22 and I'm like, oh my God, can we please just make one block be sound with the way that you're blocking? Because you're one block away from breaking 20-yard runs, 25-yard runs. Heck, we don't know, maybe a touchdown. But they trash because they're not sound with their technique. And that's from coaching, because the coaching let them get away whatever they want. AFL says stick a fork in him. He said, Mr. Steeler fan says, what happens in Minnesota when a first-round franchise quarterback returns? Sam Darnold going to walk. We could find out McCarthy is the best quarterback from this past draft. Listen, I've been saying all along, McCarthy's not – I've been saying all along, man, Daniels, Bo Nix, Penix, JJ, Caleb. I've been saying it. I mean, other folks don't believe it and look at it, but I've been saying it. So, yeah, Darnold might be on the block. Tate, you muted.
Oh, thanks, man. You can find me.
Yeah.
Hey, man. So what happens? What happens if I'm not? I mean, this is for Minnesota to decide. But if you could keep Donald, sign him to a 3-year deal worth $90 million,
Yeah.
with a team option on the third year,
Yeah.
and trade McCarthy to a quarterback needy team for a second rounder. I mean, because Darnold's only 26. Darnold was a number 2 overall pick.
I don't think they'll trade JJ. And if they did, they get a first, Tate.
They get a first?
They did, they get a first. Yeah, they would. Undamaged good. JJ's like 22 years old. He's a baby, you know. Oh, we got another super chat. Luke Cage, man, 777. What's cracking, Luke? He said Kirk gets all the love from analysis and Russ gets no love. That, you know what? That's full facts. That ain't just big facts. That's full facts. Yeah, he don't never get no love because they you know what? I almost said something that was gonna get us kicked off the air, but they always doing something inappropriate and riding with Kurt, and Kurt ain't all like that, bruh. He's not.
It's like, I mean, it's like Kurt. Ain't he like Captain America, man?
Yeah, no, he ain't no Captain America. He Captain.
But that in that like one of the nicknames they call him, Captain Kurt.
Yeah,
but
he's not,
Captain Kurt.
Yeah, he's not. Kirk Cousins doesn't like Tate. You said it earlier. He doesn't win playoff games. He throws up regular season numbers, which for whatever reason, I think it's because a lot of folks play fantasy football and they're all into what people do when it's time. And Kurt don't handle his business when it's time. So he's in that pack of quarterbacks, the Dak Prescott's big trash. He's all in that group of dudes that don't never get it done. So, no, I don't want to see no part of no quarterback like that. I don't want a mediocre dude. I want a dude that gives us a chance to get a dub in a Super Bowl or in an AFC Championship game. Get him out of here, bro. Get him out of here.
No, I'm with that. I'm with either bro fifth flow again, man.
What he said? He said, why can't Russell Wilson get no love? Because they bias.
Man, you know what, man?
They bias.
And some of us on Steel Curtain Network started.
Yeah.
They think Russ is inauthentic, man. They think he's fake. But that good guy, Mr. Squeaky Clean, that's Russ. That's who he is.
That's facts.
You can't dislike nobody for being who they are.
That's facts.
You know what I mean? So Russ, he's not a cancer in the locker room. It was a time on Pump Your Brakes early in the offseason when Shannon didn't want no parts of Russ.
Facts. That's
Russ
facts.
All his teammates love him. All his Steeler teammates love him. TJ, Cam, I mean, a lot of the guys have been there. The young players like him. Tomlin likes him. Arthur Smith likes him.
Yeah.
I mean, Russ was just in a bad situation. He got a little too big for his bridges at the end.
Yeah.
In Seattle. He wanted to cook. Keep up with Mahomes and them new boys coming. That's not your game, Russ.
Facts.
You know what I mean?
Facts.
So he went to Denver. That wasn't Sean Payton's pick. He got there the year before Sean Payton did.
Yep.
And Denver needed a savior. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And Russ is not that either. Russ is a big cog in the wheel. He's not the wheel. He don't run the engine. He's the conductor.
Yeah.
So Russ was getting a bad rap for no reason from a lot of places. But go ahead, Big G, with the
Felicia, we thank you for the 2. We appreciate it. She said, Justin Fields out. Does Kay Allen get Fields' run scheme? Absolutely not. No, he does not. The third string quarterback, Kay Allen. He does not. He does not. Absolutely not. Hopefully, we won't see any part of this kid in the game, to be honest. Hopefully.
But we don't need Russ to get hurt.
Yeah, we don't want to see if we see him in the game, that means something bad done happen.
We may see him against the Bengals.
Yeah, maybe the full game. Maybe the full game. He might play the full game, and that'd be like our audition tape to go out to other teams. But no, not right now. Not in this pivotal game. Not in this pivotal game.
You're gonna see him against the Bengals, maybe with no Najee, no Warren, no Pickens, no fire move.
Yeah. No Hayward, no Queen.
But I'm not mad at that though, because if they win these next 2 games in the next 5 days, sit week 18. Sit them.
Yeah. Yeah. Don't nobody play. It's
And then
over.
you go from Christmas to the first playoff game, which is like the second Sunday in January.
Yeah, a lot of rest. A whole lot of rest. Home cooking, you get healthy. Yeah, you know.
Because you hosting the playoff game in the first round.
Yeah. Yeah. The thing this, I mean, you know, and I had people in the chat earlier talking about this before we even came on air, right? You know, they're talking about that they're concerned and worried about AFL 67 said it. Worried about the short passing game hurting the Steelers and all whatever else. The short passing game for Baltimore is pretty much non-existent outside of Flowers. But Bateman's not going to play. Aguilar's not going to play. They cut Deontay Johnson. Who are he throwing the ball to? Mark Andrews and Flowers. And that one little dude he always throws the little out route pass to on the sideline that tries to toe down the sideline. I forgot dude's name.
The dude from Oklahoma State.
Yeah, they ain't got no short passing game. They ain't got nothing. So I ain't worried about that. And I'm hearing that Alway 99, the defensive end, probably going to be out. 77, their left guard, he's probably going to be out. They got injuries just like us, bro. You know, so, you know, these people thinking about, they're going to exploit us because we got injuries. Hey, it is what it is, man. This is this time of year.
We do have injuries, but I think the biggest thing, even as important as Pickens is, TJ coming back is huge.
Yeah.
Because if you beat Baltimore, it's going to be because you it's a fight in a phone booth.
Yeah.
I think one game, it was 28-24 out the last 10 where one of the teams scored over 20.
Yeah.
That game was 28-24 when it was, I think Pittsburgh won. No, Baltimore won. That's Baltimore's last win, 28-24.
Yeah.
Every other game since then, both teams have been under 20.
Yeah.
So TJ is more has a direct cause and effect on holding them under 20, you know, where Russ can get out there and you know, scrape up 20 points.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But we need TJ to hold them to 20 and under.
Yeah. The issue is that both teams are going to try their best to establish a run game. And they're going to try to run. Listen, Derrick Henry's going to get 25 carries. The only way Derrick Henry's not going to get 25 carries is if he gets hurt. They're going to force feed Derrick Henry. But just like the Steelers, are going to probably force feed Najee and Jalen Warren. And Hill's going to play a pivotal part as a backup running back for Baltimore. So, I mean, our teams are mirror images of each other. So you know, you have to understand who's able to establish that line of scrimmage and really do that early, because a 10-0 lead either way could be insurmountable. 10-0 Baltimore, 10-0 Pittsburgh. The game might be over with at that point, because just how the Baltimore Steelers games have been played 9 out of last times. And by the way, they're 8-1 in the last 9. So it ain't like we're worried like going into Baltimore like we can't win. No, we know we can go in there and win. Even with Deshaun Elliott out, even with George Pickens out, even with Justin Fields out, we know that we can go to Baltimore and win.
Right. No, I completely 100% agree.
Mm-hmm.
But so yeah, man, let's go ahead and get ready to wrap this thing up and talk about how we see this game playing out tomorrow. So they are like, I mean, in general, they're kind of mirror images of each other. Mm-hmm. Stylistically, how they play, you know, their objectives in games.
Yeah.
To be more physical, is to run the ball, is to play solid defense. You know what I mean? Now, Baltimore, when Lamar Jackson on top of his game, he got all his weapons, maybe can be a little more explosive than us. But yeah, man, it's going to be a tight game. They missing receivers, we missing receivers.
Yeah, they're missing defensive players, offensive linemen, same stuff.
Yeah, so you know, I don't understand. You just said Pittsburgh is 8-1 out the last 9.
Yeah.
Why is Baltimore a 6.5-point favorite?
Because multiple reasons. The national media can't stand Pittsburgh. Vegas has a tendency to not lean towards Pittsburgh, and they feel like it would almost be impossible with what Pittsburgh has put on the field the last several weeks without George Pickens being out there from an offensive schematic standpoint to get 20 points. And I think that there definitely can get 20, and I think 20 can win the game. So, once again, it's the big bias that goes down with the Steelers. But this is the type of game that we're built for. We are built for a fight. Now Philadelphia outfighted us last weekend. All y'all that, you look in your wounds and all whatever else, Philadelphia lightweight, told us to get up on out of here, little buddy. But I mean, they really did, because they out-physicaled us, man. So, that's what we're leaning towards. Omar Khan came to Pittsburgh to build like that in Philadelphia. So, but Baltimore is not Philadelphia. They're not. They're us.
And Philadelphia just proved that to them a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah.
I mean, the score was a little closer, but I'd say that they beat Baltimore like they did us. Yeah. Only thing is, without Najee's fumble, man, that's a close, ugly game.
Yeah.
Because after that fumble, Philly got one drive. We didn't get the ball back, did we?
No, they went on a 21-play drive.
Yeah, and that killed the spirit in the team, that fumble, because they thought they was gonna go down and tie. Then it would have changed all Uncle Mo, all the momentum.
Yeah.
If they take that in for a touchdown, if them personal foul penalties wasn't called offsetting, like all that scrum, all that scrap, and you mean no Philadelphia Eagle get penalized?
Yeah, and they was the main one throwing punches.
And we was at the 5-yard line then.
Yeah, Gary score. So, but Tate, I'm gonna tell you, I've said it already. I'm gonna keep saying it. Red zone is the whole key to this game. If we get out in the red zone and we get 3 shots, we get 2 and 3 shots, and we don't get 3 points or 7 points, and we're down there 2 and 3 and 4 times, and we got to put up touchdowns in the red zone, man. If we go to the red zone 5 times throughout the whole game, we need at least 3 touchdowns coming out of that. We need 3 touchdowns, and I don't care how we get it. If we go down in the red zone 5 times in a game, which is not a lot to ask, we get 5 drives where we get inside the 20 and in. We got to come out of that with 3 touchdowns. 2, maybe, because then you got 14, 17, 20, 23. Okay, maybe. But 3 guarantees it. So I think we need touchdowns, man. We got to get touchdowns.
3 touchdowns guarantees a dub.
Oh, yeah. If we go to the red zone 5 times and score 3 touchdowns, the game's over. Because that gives us 21, 24, 27 points. Nah, Baltimore ain't getting no 27. It ain't happening. Baltimore has a better chance hitting us for an explosive long play than putting together a drive and going down there on us. Zay Flowers beats coverage, something crazy happens. Mark Andrews, somebody misses a tackle on Mark Andrews, something like that. Derrick Henry runs off one of them 60-yard runs. That's how they're going to score. They're not going to put together 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 play run drives to go down the field on us. They're not going to do it. It's not going to happen.
They're not going to do what Philly did last week.
No, heck no. That ain't happening. I don't care how much you run Derrick Henry. He's going to get cracked. So yeah, because they don't have Philadelphia's offensive line. Yeah. Philadelphia's O-line is the number 1 O-line in all NFL. Period.
Right. And with the number 1 running back and the number 4 or 5. Well, I'm going off fancy rankings. That means you're putting points on the board. 4 or 5 quarterback in Jalen Hurts.
Facts. Yeah. So that we and Baltimore ain't that. So they're not. Baltimore. Why do you think Lamar Jackson holds the ball forever and tries to run and scramble and make super plays and all whatever else? Because they know that they can't put together a 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 play drive. They can't do it. They've never been able to do it against us.
Right. No, I agree with you. Fifth flow, bro, man, from the fifth flow again, man. Steelers need to finish drives. Yep, that's where we at, bro. Man. That's what we're talking about right now.
Yeah.
Big-G says 3. We scored 3 offensive touchdowns. It's a wrap.
It's a wrap. 3, 21 points. Oh, it's over. 5 trips to the red zone. Walk out of there with 3 touchdowns. I'm counting on our kicker to kick both of them field goals. That's 27 points. They ain't gonna see no part of no 27. It ain't gonna happen.
Does speaking of that, does Boswell break the record for most field goals in the season?
Man, he got a shot, Tate. Man, he's got a real shot, man. He's got a real shot. And good for him.
He got 38 and his 44 is the record.
Yeah, he got a shot, bro. I mean, we got 3 games left. That's 2 a game. I mean, Boswell's normal, shooting is normal about 2 or 3 a game. So, yeah, he got a real shot. Real shot. I personally, maybe I'm biased. I don't want him to because I want touchdowns versus field goals. But, yeah, he's got a shot, a legitimate shot. Yeah, Tim, I see what you're talking about, Tim. Yeah, Notre Dame, they are sort of truck sticking Indiana right now. They are sort of truck sticking them. It's 14-0 Notre Dame. Indiana's hurt themselves though. They threw a pick inside the 20. That was just ridiculous. Notre Dame got the ball back like at the 7 or something, and there was a penalty, knocked them back to the 2, and then that's when they ran off that 98-yard run. So it's not like Indiana hadn't had opportunity. They just been hurting themselves, So, Tate, so my prediction for the score this week, man. I said it already. Now that I know the injury report, I'm even going to go lower than what I said before. I'm going to say Pittsburgh Steelers 21, Baltimore Ravens 17. That's my final score for this. My prediction and final score this week for the Pittsburgh Steelers. I'm going to say Pittsburgh 21, Baltimore 17. And I wouldn't be shocked if the Steelers got a defensive touchdown. I think they're due to get a defensive touchdown against the Baltimore Ravens. I know with the health of Herbig, Watt, Highsmith, and Smith, that spells doom for Lamar. Because that's how Baltimore's got to say, we got to neutralize those guys. So how they do that, they hand the ball off a whole bunch of times to King Henry. And like I've been saying all along, hit big boy and he's going to quit. Minka will play the role of Deshaun Elliott. And so you're going to see Minka coming up and having hits on Derrick Henry versus Deshaun Elliott coming and having hits. So it's going to be critical on the back end because, like I said, that's where that little scatty dude, Zay Flowers, starts running around everywhere. So, our back end's got to hold up against Zay, and we'll be fine. You got the big fine, dog. I didn't fine you last time I gave you grace. It was Christmas, not today. One time it's on me. What a big fine sign. Go ahead, man.
You don't need it tonight.
Yeah, I put it away. I did. Actually, I was trying to give grace because it's a Christmas show, but nope.
Brumman asked and Craig Werlow asked, is Trice playing?
There's no word on it yet. He was full practice. He was full participation. So there's no word on it yet, because he's been full participation multiple times, all the way up to game day, and then he's a healthy scratch. So I don't know. I mean, I hope we need him. We need Trice. He helps us a lot.
Where was Dante Jackson?
Questionable, still with his back. Questionable.
Well, man, game tomorrow, we don't know if he's playing or not.
It's questionable. He's not been ruled out. So that means anytime you see that in the injury report, that means they give him a chance to warm up, see if everything's okay. He's got a back injury. So they'll see if he doesn't, if he tightens up in any capacity or he's got any pain, they'll hold him out. But I think Dante Jackson understands the weightiness of this game, and he's trying to play. So, but Elliott won't play, Pickens won't play, and Justin Fields won't play. The other 3 guys that's on the injury report, 2 are questionable, 1's probable. So I think all 3 of those guys will play. I really do. Maybe if it's nothing but a series or 2, they're going to give it everything they got. So, and that lets me know that George Pickett's groin injury is worse than what we think. Because what are you holding him back for? It's worse than what we think. That injury's worse. So we'll see.
Right. Well, I think they just already thinking ahead to the playoffs. They know they're in the dance.
Yeah.
But man, 2 wins in the next 2 games can be huge, like we said already.
Yeah.
I see the game playing out because of the injuries. Now there's an adjustment. We know who's out now. I think I definitely take the Steelers with the points, but I'm just picking a winner of the AFC North Championship game.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna take the Steelers. There ain't been too many times I bet against the Steelers this year. But and I see the key to the game is the defense
Mm-hmm.
keeping Baltimore 20 or under
Yeah.
is huge. I see more pressure on Lamar Jackson. Woodley. Highsmith didn't play last time.
Facts.
You know what I mean? So now, and they using Preston Smith a little bit different now.
Yeah.
They're moving him around and putting him at a D tackle and stand up
Yep.
on the edge sometime. So I like what they're doing with him. I think if Trice is hurt and Dante Jackson's not 100%, or they don't make Trice active, I think you can see some Cam Sutton at cornerback too.
Yeah.
And then letting Beanie Bishop get in that nickel.
Yeah. Yep.
You know? I think that poses a lot more with Beanie in the slot, and I mean Cam Sutton definitely for the coverage, but Beanie in the slot brings an elevated level of that physicality we talking about. He's a hitter.
Yep.
He's a hitter. But yeah, man. So it's up to the defense. Home under 20. I look for Najee to get a get back game.
Yeah.
Maybe 80 yards.
Najee owes.
He owes. Like I said, I think 80 yards rushing. I think 4 receptions for like 30, 35 yards and a tug.
Yeah.
I think he gets in his zone tomorrow. So I got the Steelers winning. I'm going to drop my score a little bit. I think I said the other day, 21-13 or something.
Yeah.
24-17, something like that. I'm going to drop it down. I'm going to go with 20. I think Steelers get 2 touchdowns and 2 field goals.
Mm-hmm.
I think that can get the job done. I think they hold Baltimore to 14 or under.
Oh. So 20-13 type game?
Yeah.
Okay. I see it. It makes sense. Oh, I mean, I'm telling, this is it, man. This is it. This is the trajectory for the Steelers. This game will determine which way we go the rest of the way. This is the trajectory. This is the crossroads. So this is legitimately a straight up playoff game. We're gonna see what's going on. So,
well, just go ahead and view the next 2 like playoff games. It's the tournament.
Yeah.
And then you get a small taste of it as tournaments play. These next 5 days. And if you win both them, then you can rest up for the real tournament.
That's right. Get healthy, because there's no doubt in my mind that everybody that's on the injury list now, unless something is just like season ending, everybody's going to play. Tate, I'm hearing good things about Troy Fautano, man. Troy's going to be ready to roll. So that would be like beautiful if we could get Troy up off the IR and have him ready at the end and be ready for the playoffs. Oh my God.
Do you think he plays?
Why wouldn't he?
Because he's a rookie and he ain't played a down all season.
Bro, Troy different. I can't wait till next season where you actually see the difference in having what an NFL first-round tackle that's battle-tested as far as colleges, because Troy played a lot of downs in college. When you see what a real tackle looks like, you're going to be like, man, why was we putting up with this shenanigans and nonsense with Dan Moore Jr. and not seeing Jones develop? Because Troy's a real tackle. You're going to see, you're going to be like, man, I'm so glad we got this dude, bro. So glad. So I'm hoping he could be ready and give us some snaps. I hope. Okay. Look, Rob Lightfoot, you come on over to overtime with talking that yak. He said OSU losing tomorrow. Corner time, anybody. Come on over to overtime and we can discuss it over there, bro. We can discuss it over there. He talking about Nico. Rob Lightfoot, SEC bias. That's why he talking that mess. He SEC bias.
He's South Carolina, right? So
yeah, South Carolina. Yeah.
Yeah. Nah, I mean, it won't happen. I don't know if you watched Ohio State. The game they lost, they held Michigan to 13 points.
Yeah.
Offense let us down, which is probably the most explosive side of the ball. And then against Oregon, they lost by 1.
Yeah. Yeah, come on over to always overtime, Rob. We got something for you over there.
Yeah, come
on over.
About to go over there and get into it right now, man. So if you're watching, I need a couple minutes to get that uploaded. We didn't make the link for that yet, but it'll be ready in less than 10 minutes.
Facts.
So we're gonna get out of here real quick. Thanks for joining us. We appreciate everybody that spent your 8 to 9 o'clock Friday night hour with us. For myself, the homie Big-G, we out. Big
Holla.
G,
Yeah.
go ahead and take us out, Pay.
You mean the enabler?
The enabler.
Lock up Brett Favre.